It's time for the Underglow Show, Part 2. See you in a sec. Hey guys, welcome to Into My GT Entertainment, and I am Joel. As you can see, I have Stormy all lifted up right now, and yeah, we are about to do some underglow on her. I've decided to go ahead and put it on her, so that way me and Pam could take some night shots together and, you know, do the like that sign. Thanks Sherry for that, by the way. And then, as you can see, I got this side already with the wheels off. I'm going to try to hit some points that I didn't hit with my car, where the box is, and kind of a little more with the wiring and stuff like that. So I don't know if it's going to be as in detailed, or it might be more in detail, because I actually know what I'm doing with this car than I did with the learning process with the other. So stick along for the ride, and we'll see how it goes. See you in a bit. Alright, the first thing I did, guys, is make sure it's secured on the jack stands, because you're going to definitely need to be under there. And then I took the wheels off that I know that I need to get to with the wiring and stuff. So that's why there's only 3 off. The back one in that corner will not need to be touched. So like I said, the box, if it goes like mine, it's going to go in that panel right there. She's already missing a bolt, little pot rivet right there, so it makes that a little easier. And then the wiring will come, there's a little hole right back here. I don't know if you could see it or not. I don't know if I got it far enough in. Not that hole, but it's that size hole in this area. That's where the wire is going to come out. And then the main power will be fed through the block right here and be grounded right there in that corner. As you can see, the strut tower brace is off because I needed to get to that stuff. That's over there on the floor. So we're going to go ahead and start with this install, and we'll see you in a second. Alright guys, let's check out and see what comes out in this box here. So when you open it, you will have, just like the other time, your little welcome book, your directions, how to do the install. Pretty simple, huh? This one has a remote. So mine didn't have a remote last time, so that'll be a new feature. And then it shows you how to do stuff on your Android or Apple phone, how to get it all in there so you can control it through your phone. So that's pretty much what this is, and then it tells you the model on the back and how to sync it. Inside, you have your remote. You have some screws, some rubber brackets to help you keep it in place, zip ties, because you know you always need some zip ties right here. So zip ties. And then the actual wiring right here. Now with their kit, everything is tied together. So I don't know if you remember off my last one, or if you didn't watch it and new to the channel, all this is attached. So the best way to start is from the rear coming forward, because that way you know how much you have. There's usually plenty of wire on here. So I don't think you're going to have an issue, but for the most part, and then the transformer and everything and the wiring for it. So we will get into this a little more into detail. I just wanted to show you what came in the box, and I needed to take it out so it started. So here we go. All right, everyone. So this is my starting point for today. As you can see, this is the brain to the bottom, to the wiring right here. Now, I just have it set there, but the hole that I'm talking about with the Mustangs is right up there in that top corner. Right, I don't know if you can see, it's right there. And it's a factory hole, nothing to be drilled. And that comes up right behind this right here. So now you got your wire up here, and then you can kind of incorporate it through here. Now, again, with the power, I'm going to put a connector on that, tap it here, and then I'm put a ground, maybe an extension. I have to look at it, and then tap it off of here. And that'll give me my power and ground to the lighting. And as you can see down here, once I get this straight and mount it this way, you'll have this set of wires right here. So once I get this straight down, pop it in here, you'll have one set going forward that way, which will be the long set in that side, and then the other side comes up behind here. I already got it kind of on that side. I don't have it set or anything. And then that's going to be going that way. So once I get it tied up at here, then I'm probably going to start in the rear and work myself back this way to make sure I got enough slack for the back. But yeah, so let me go ahead and tuck this in and do some wiring up in the front, and I'll show you what I do there. Alright everybody, so as you can see, this is the wire that comes from under there. This is their ground. So I extended it with a connector, and so I have a longer length. And I haven't put nothing on the end because I don't know exactly the length I need. I may do the same thing with the power. I have to kind of measure how I want it to go from here to there. So just want to keep y'all in the know. Alright everybody, let me show you what I do with my wiring. I mounted it to the main fuse box power coming in, so it's right there. Then I got grounded over there in the corner, right here. Right, excuse me, right there. And as you can see, you don't see any of my wiring. I'm kind of a perfectionist when it comes to wiring and stuff. I don't like things being out of sorts and whatever, so take your time, make sure you test it. So it is hooked up right now, and you can see they all work. So now it's time for the mounting process and to get all this stuff in there. Just wanted to give you a shot before I closed it. As you can see, there's still, you can't tell that it's even in here. You can't find the wiring. You can't see where anything's tucked away. So, yep. And again, the wire drops in through here, comes out and around, power here, ground travels up this wire right here, comes up around and behind here, and drops in right there off that ground that's already there. So it's pretty simple. You just have to kind of plot it out in your head, and now the fun begins, and we'll go ahead and get this stuff going. Alright everyone, so from down here, you got the wire coming down. I don't have this secured yet because I'm still working back to front. Then the wire is going to run here, back over to here. I already have it down here, out, and then I've been working back there. So I'll show you what I've done back there. It's been a little tricky for some reason, I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and show you what we got going on there. Alright everyone, so as you can see, I have it hanging there to where I want it to be, because it's going to sit kind of like this and go across there and there. I just have it behind it right now just to hold it. I got my wire zip tied up there. It comes across the top and over to here, and then it goes up, and then I had to take all this off. to come around down there in this corner, and then it's tucked behind the skirt right here and comes down at the bottom right there. So that's where I'm at right now. Just cleaning up a little bit. When I took this off, the beach came with it. If you don't see that pile of mess right there. So going ahead and keep going and see where we end up. Alright everyone, so let me give you an update of where I'm at and what we're doing at the moment. So right now the rear is done, the side is done, coming over here, that is done, and the front is done. I got to work on the other side now, but let me give you a close-up of what's going on. I had to do some rerouting. For some reason the Mustangs are different. They're the same but different, so things don't fit the way that they did in mine, the way they did in this one. So I had to kind of alter some things. So let me show you what's going on. All right, everyone. The rear is up on this far end over here. Let me see if I get my finger right there. That is actually straight. It just looks funny by the angle I'm doing it. But the double stick tape that was on that corner didn't stick, so I had to go ahead and drill in one of the little rubber connectors to it, and then I had to route the wire up that way for this. Let me get a better look at it for you. Hold on. All right, so it comes off like that. The wire goes up and onto the actual frame of the hanger to the exhaust. Not the actual exhaust hanger, but the actual, just the hanger that came from the car, so that way if you need to work on your exhaust you can still do that. I need to take that, cut that zip tie. Then it comes around this way, sorry, and right there it comes out and goes up into the panel of the rear tire. So let me readjust and show you what I had to do there. Okay, so coming up this way, it goes into the panel on the skirt all the way around and comes back down here and then goes out under here. So with this over here, for some reason it didn't seem like I had enough length to go from point A to point B the way I did in my car, so I kind of had to readjust it. I probably had enough length, but it's just, it kept falling out of this right here. So if you notice, I put little zip ties up there. I drilled into it, put little zip ties just to make sure that they stayed out of the wheel well itself. So just, you know, precautionary stuff. It might be okay, and then that, it'll be fine. It's off the exhaust and out of the way, and the tire isn't going to hit it, so we're good there. So let me go ahead and go under the car and show you what I got going on there. All right, so off that wheel well, it comes out right there and then hits over here, as you can see. Sorry about the closeness again, but I'm a one-man band. It comes over here and then goes over this way. I have double stick tape there, and then goes up in the frame, up in the front. And I'll show you that a little better when we get up closer to it. But as you can see, nothing hangs down and everything sits kind of snug. So just the way I like it. Okay, so it comes up right there into this panel, goes up and over to right about there. Then you can see the zip tie. I got it crossing here all the way over to here and goes into here. Now the power I showed you earlier is up there. It comes in behind this panel also. Now what I had to do, I didn't show it because I had to kind of do a couple different things. Hold on. All right, what I had to do is on this panel right here, I had to drop down the skirt all the way down and put the actual control box up behind the light. It wouldn't fit behind the water. I usually put it behind the actual washer fluid bottle that's under there. I usually put it beside it and it'll hang right there. But for some reason, all the wiring and everything, for some reason, like I said, the car is acting a little different. So that kind of got in my way. So I took out this whole panel, put it behind the light, and that thing isn't coming down anywhere. So as you can see, it's a clean install. You don't see it, so I'm happy about that too. Let me show you the underside. All right, and right there, the wire comes out of the hole right here, feeds there. This particular brand has two little slots for bolts, screws, excuse me, to go ahead and screw them in. So it's kind of nice. You don't have to do the whole all the way down thing, and it goes all the way down to the other side. And now I'm about to mount that over and bring that over to the other panel, and we should be done here shortly. Like I said, it's just this side. I was just trying to clean it up, so it's taking me a little longer than I thought it was going to, but we're definitely going to get there, and you do see that it does work. So with no problems and no issues. So far, so good. All right, everybody. So there is the underside done. Like I said, it is finished and all done. I gotta maybe tighten that up a little bit. It's been bothering me. And then the wire ran up and over and into this panel right here. And then it kicks out. Let me show you. So it comes out through here, comes up into there. Well, it comes out of there, sorry. Comes up and around. And then it goes right here, if I can find it, right there, and then comes out right here, and then goes all the way down. Here we go, and goes all the way down. Alright everyone, well, the car is now done. Everything's working the way it's supposed to, and it took a little longer than I expected, but you know, things kind of happen that way sometimes. And I am a little bit of a perfectionist when it comes to wiring and how I want things to look. So let me show you what it looks like. Alright everybody, this is what it looks like in the dark. I don't know how good the video is, but this one, the difference between this one and mine, these are the brighter ones and they are chasing, where mine don't chase. But you know, it's kind of what we need, feel like, I suppose. And then I'm just gonna go through some of the settings. And then when Pam gets home from work, I will program it to her phone and then show you some of the stuff that can be done on the phone itself, because you can pick different colors, go to a color wheel, you know, and have different stuff and see how this goes in and out and does different things. And then you have your solid colors. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and clean up what we got going on here, and then I'm going to put the two cars together and have both the lights on and show you what they look like. So we'll see you in a second. Alright guys, here you go. Here's a look of the twins here in their breathing modes. So you can see that they are a little different. But yeah, like I said, they came out pretty good. And like I said, I'll finish up the video with her phone and some of the stuff it can do and show you what it goes through. But yeah, Govee Underglow. Can't beat it. Okay everyone, she's home now, so I downloaded the app on her phone, and I'm going to show you the little things that it can do. So give me 1 second to set it up, and I'll show you 1 minute. Alright everybody, as you can see that I have downloaded the Govee app on Pam's phone. It is the Govee Home. It controls the car, interior lighting, a whole bunch of different stuff if you have the products. So you open up the app. Let's go say welcome, and this is where you would have all your apps at. Right now the only thing that we have is the car itself, so we could either just turn it on, and let me move this over here real quick. and you'll see that it turned on. Or what you could do is open it up. You'll have, it'll say connected, and then it'll open up this app right here. This is more of everything that you want to do. So you can actually pick your solid colors if you just want to have a solid color on. If you're playing it through music, as you can see that the EQ is jumping up and down as I'm talking. Well, so is the lights on the car. So let me turn this over to that real quick. And as you can see, I'm speaking and it's changing. If I'm quiet, it just breathes. So as you can see, that's kind of cool too. And then there's some other features on here, like scenes. So some of these don't make sense, but like movie, it'll just be like a light blue color. I guess the ones for the car that you would really want to do is the twinkle effect. The breathing. The cross. And the one that I wish I had that I don't is the rainbow, which is like the chasing lights. And then if you want to do your custom colors, kind of some people are interested in that, you have a color wheel. Right down here at the bottom, it says color wheel. You hit that. It might be hard for me to do with one hand here. Okay, there's the color wheel. So you could do custom colors to what you want to do. So if you want to do, as you see, I'm changing the color here. So let's go to blue. And then you could do like a lighter blue, and then you can do more of a white and a red. So as I'm changing it, it changes also. So as you can see, the color at top change. Then it has more of a dramatic type of change. So if you're looking for a specific color in it, you can go ahead and go with that. And then you can, customize yours in between those or whatever. So it's kind of a cool little toy. Like I said, the names on some of the stuff is kind of crazy, like angry. That's mysterious, so the names are kind of funny, but it does what it's supposed to. And like I said, it is kind of a cool little thing. And then they have like a custom color chart. So if you want to just pick those colors off of there. So yeah, that's pretty much the whole thing with the remote. And then it does have a remote. I think I've showed y'all that too. And like I said, it has a bunch of different colors that you can kind of customize and do what you want to do with it. So yeah, hold on real quick. And the last thing is, it comes with this little remote, which is kind of cool. I'm kind of jealous. That way you don't have to use your phone. It's very simple. A will turn it on and off. So whatever you had it left at, it'll do what it was doing. B is the brightness. So I think there's 5 levels. So that's the lowest. Well, that's the lowest. Off, I guess. I don't know. I don't know if that's on or not. So, yeah, it's on. It's just real dim. So you got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is the brightest. 6 is the brightest, sorry. From this point, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was right. So 5 is the brightest setting. And then you got C, which will just go through the color palette that you have. If you have any specific colors that you put in there as what you saved for yours, it would find that too. And then the D button does all the scenes. So this is candle, twinkle, the breathing effect, and a couple other different ones. So yeah, that's pretty much it right there, man. Like I said, it's very nice. Like I said, I was gonna sit there and try to figure out what to do with it, and I was like, oh, I'll just put it on Pam's car. So there it goes. I think it looks pretty good. All right, everybody, that ends the video for today. I hope y'all enjoyed it. It's kind of a flashback back to a different car, you know, different set of lights. It does a little bit of things different than mine, but you know, it's all good. It's a new hotness to it. So I hope you enjoyed the video, and if there's anything that I kind of sped through or forgot to tell you that you think you need to know, just hit me up and I will have a conversation with you. Like I said, this is my second one I've done. I've done this one quicker, but it was done different. So I'm finding the best way to do the installs on a Mustang. I'll probably do it on another car at some point and be totally confused. But until then, we'll catch you on the next video. I hope y'all had a great day, and peace.